NATO military exercises are typically designed to improve the alliance's ability to defend its member states and to deter potential adversaries from aggression. However, these exercises can also have political and diplomatic implications, particularly with respect to Russia. From Russia's perspective, NATO exercises may be perceived as a provocation or a threat, especially if they take place near Russian borders or involve a significant number of troops and military hardware. Russia has expressed concern about NATO's increasing military presence in the Baltic states and has accused the alliance of trying to encircle and contain Russia. In response to NATO exercises, Russia may increase its military readiness, conduct its own military exercises, or take diplomatic or political measures to counter what it perceives as a threat. For example, in 2017, Russia conducted large-scale military exercises known as Zapad near its western borders with Belarus, which some Western officials interpreted as a signal of aggressive intent overall. The impact of NATO exercises on Russia will depend on a variety of factors, including the size and location of the exercises, the nature of the training, and the political and diplomatic context in which they occur. While these exercises are intended to improve NATO's defense capabilities, they can also contribute to tensions and uncertainty in the region. This strain is characterized by a complex web of political, military, and strategic disagreements between Russia and NATO member states. The roots of this strain can be traced back to the end of the Cold War and the subsequent expansion of NATO into former Soviet bloc countries. Russia perceives NATO's expansion as a threat to its security and influence in its traditional sphere of influence. The deployment of NATO troops and military assets closer to Russia's borders, particularly in the Baltic states and Eastern Europe, has been viewed by Russia as encroachment and a violation of its security interests. Furthermore, Russia has expressed concerns about NATO's missile defense systems and the alliance's involvement in regional conflicts, such as the conflicts in Ukraine and Georgia. NATO's support for these countries and its condemnation of Russia's actions in these regions have further strained the relationship. The annexation of Crimea by Russia in 2014 and its ongoing involvement in the conflict in eastern Ukraine have escalated tensions between Russia and NATO. NATO has responded by increasing its military presence in Eastern Europe and conducting military exercises near Russia's borders. Russia perceives these actions as aggressive and provocative, leading to a cycle of mistrust and heightened tensions. The geopolitical strain between Russia and NATO has broader implications for European and global security. It poses challenges to arms control agreements, increases the risk of military incidents and miscalculations, and fuels a new era of strategic competition between Russia and NATO member states. Efforts to de-escalate tensions and find common ground have been challenging, but dialogue and diplomatic engagement remain essential in managing and mitigating the strain in Russian-NATO relations. So, what are your comments about NATO military exercise in Russia neighboring country? Does it pose a threat to Russia? Comment it down below.